Hi everyone, welcome to my new channel. My name is Julian and I am what you would call a Google Maps local guide based in Singapore. So this channel is going to be focusing on Google Maps, especially the local guides portions. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos to explain and guide people on from the basic functions of how to get on the local guides program, how to start contributing, how to make use of the awesome data that Google Maps has in place, and further along the videos I'll go into even more advanced functions or advanced concepts of how to edit a place, reasons maybe why your edits are not getting approved, what kind of reviews are great, what kind of photos and things like that. So there's a lot of depth that we can go into, but we'll start off simple. I know that some people might find it daunting. Google Maps has so many features that they've built in over the years. Credits to the Google team who have been really building it out. It's really gotten so much more awesome over the years, and number of contributors has increased as well. So I just want to share a lot of our past experience and knowledge with you. Okay, so since this video is the first one, we're going to start off at more beginner level. So I have created a new Google account to just show and walk us through maybe what a level 1 person is going to see when they go into Maps. So later in the videos I'll probably switch to my main account just to show you all the features there is, but right now let's start off with the level 1 account. Let's take a look together, and I'll explain things as we go along. Alright, so I'm gonna go to my phone here. Okay, I'm using an Android phone, so the features and functions you see here might be slightly different from what you have on iPhone or iOS. Most of it is largely the same, but sometimes due to rollout or design there might be slight differences, so it might vary, just to warn you. And if you're using it on desktop, again, there are limitations there, so I would recommend that you stick to the mobile version. That's where all the features are. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we have, I just put up the Google Maps on my phone. Alright, so here this is a new icon with the colorful pin. Alright, so if you have the existing version, it's gonna be the Maps icon, but gradually this is rolling out to everybody. I think this is great. Quite a pretty design actually. It's to celebrate a 15-year anniversary as well, and so let's go. Alright, so this is Google Maps interface. Alright, so this is my fresh account, so you're not going to see a lot of saved or stars for the moment, but we'll get to that. So usually I'll just, by force of habit, I'll press the GPS button just to center it on where I am. Okay, so cool. Normally we'll go around, search for things to do, or restaurants to go to, right? So let's go tap on here, restaurants. Okay, so this is one of the most common functions that people do. Alright, so let's just go into the first one, Ristorante Olivelli here. Okay, so this is a typical place mark information. You see the big carousel of photos and videos up here, big lovely images. In a further video we'll also go into what photos would show up in the first place, second place, how to get your photos featured, and what kind of photos would be great or suitable for upload. Alright, so here you have the ratings, you have the see your match, which is a function that is tied to the For You tab later on. Okay, you have some basic info like price, distance to walk to. Oh, that's 3 minutes, that's really close. Following functions, we can go into that later, it's pretty new as well. And then down here you have all the classic items here, the different menus, overview, menu reviews, photos, a short blurb. This is AI generated either from the business, or maybe it's AI generated based on your reviews. Okay, address, open close timing. So I hope you know the awesome opening hours, and also for certain places you have the crowd display, how crowded it is right now. That's again crowdsourced information based on your phones and collected data from all the Google devices. Right, so first thing first, you probably come in here. I say, okay, should I go to this restaurant? And then you go down, look at the pictures, like, okay, what do they have here? How does it look? Does it look pretty? Does it look appetizing? How's the food? Does it look great? So these are things that typically people will look at. Right, so that's way too much info for this video, so we'll save that for later. But so let's say you're level 1, or rather you come here, you don't know what local guides is. Alright, so where do you go? There's the menu up here. Okay, there's a contributions item here, right? Your contributions. There's also your profile below, but I prefer to go to contributions. It's more info for me at the moment. Okay, so here, of course, I have 0 contributions. It's a new account. Alright, so you have the main tabs: contribute, reviews, photos. These are of course all your reviews and your photos. What you upload here is publicly viewable, which means everyone can see it, just like you can see other people's reviews, right? So of course, better in mind when you're uploading photos or putting out information. You don't want to share personal information. You would try to avoid sharing people's faces, because food photos are great, and the restaurant ambience photos are great as well. So right now there are no suggestions because I haven't been to any place. As you go to different places, they will suggest to you, okay, so you just been to this restaurant, do you want to leave a review? Do you want to leave a rating? Do you want to add a photo that you have just taken with your phone, based on it approximating that, okay, you probably have just gone to this restaurant or another place. Alright, so you can click on get started. Become a local guide. Share your world on Google Maps to help others and unlock exclusive benefits. Well, we're going to benefits in a later video, but I think the main concept of what we're doing here is we're trying to help other people. Alright, so we are just sharing our info experience to help other people make better decisions. Your reviews are very, very helpful for other people. Just like when I go to a restaurant, I always look at the reviews and see, okay, do people have a good time? Is it worth it? How's the food? Do they like it? Any really, really bad reviews complaining about this place, for example. So what you write is useful for them and maybe for yourself as well. Okay, let's go next. Earn points for every place you go and unlock benefits. So points, there's this whole thing about points and how you get points. So I will share a link to the points page because it kind of changes once in a while. So mainly the points, you get points when you add photos, reviews, and practically do any of the contributions, like ratings, everything. You just get like a varying number of points from 1 point, 5 points. Don't worry too much about points at the start. Okay, so click join now, select your city. I'm based in Singapore, so I'm just going to select Singapore. The city doesn't affect how you use the app, Google Maps. What it does, the benefits that you get, for example, sometimes they have promotions and things, so that depends on what city you're in. So that makes sense, because if I give you a promotion for a different city, you can't use it, so there's no point. So please select your own city. Email updates are great. I'll go into the newsletter emails later, and they are fantastic. Click start. Oh, that's all. It's pretty fast. You don't even have to like sign in anywhere. So I guess it's all within the app now. It's awesome compared to the first year when it started. You had to go to the website and then you sign up from there, and that was paid. Okay, so contribute now. This was kind of similar to the screen that I came to, where we were in your contributions earlier. Alright, so suggestions. This one, okay, let's skip that portion. Okay, so let's see. Just to demonstrate something to share. Alright, so okay, let's go into review places. That's the easiest. I don't have any suggestions, so let's go back out. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm just going to create a review, right? The British Museum. Okay, so I've been to this place many years ago, so I don't remember all the details, but just let's say, okay, just show you the process. Okay, so there are different ways of writing a review. The main one is down here, the traditional way to get in. First, you put a rating, can be 1 star to 5 stars. I'll give it 5 stars because I love that place. And then type in some info on what your comments are. Right? Awesome museum with absolutely stunning displays. Right, so because I haven't been there in quite a while, so I don't have too much to say at the moment because I can't remember. But then if I have just been to a restaurant, usually I'll write pretty long review, and I'll include a lot of information. It can be like, how's the crowd like? Is it busy? Is it expensive? Is it worth my money? And various things like that. So of course it depends on like what kind of place it is. For the museum, maybe I'll be like some great things would be like tips on how to get discounts, or even like things like these are, maybe you want to say that it's disabled friendly, or things like that. So really depends on your experience. You don't have to like put in an entire blog post, but some useful information would be much appreciated, especially things that maybe other people might not realize or know. Okay, so okay, let's delete this first. This is going to be a really short review. Okay, so if you have photos, it'd be great. You can add photos. You can either usually upload your own photos, don't pick them from the internet or steal from anyone else. Okay, so I don't have any, so I'm going to skip that for now. Photos give you more points for each photo that you add to a place, right? So let's just say we post this review now, and voila, I have 1 point for rating and 10 points for the review. Awesome. Okay, let's go back. So you can see that under let's go back to contributions. So now because I've now signed into the Local Guides program, so I'm now level 1. Yeah, the design is horrible here. You can see that I can't hardly read the words. I hope they change it. Okay, so I'm level 1, and there are lots of things here. You can see my reviews hasn't updated into this page yet. Maybe my account is too new. So there are various badges and types of contributions. It changes as they add more features. I'll probably explain all of them one by one. There's really a lot here, maybe not today. Okay, so right, something popped up. Only 1 review to go to reach level 2. Awesome. So maybe my first review has updated now. So certain contributions take a bit of time to be updated. Reviews are generally quite fast, but if you are changing data, like you are suggesting an edit, it might take quite a while to go through the spam filters and sometimes even the manual filter. So don't be confused if it doesn't appear right away, and even like update the information takes some time to roll out to all the servers and caches, so it might not reflect on your phone like right now or today, but do check back later. There's a page also where you can see whether your reviews have, or no, edits, whether edits have been applied or not. So that is one awesome thing that I'll run through later. There is some questions from people on like why are my reviews or edits rejected, and how do I get it approved, and things like that. So it gets complicated, so we'll save that for a video on its own. Alright, so awesome. Just 1 review and I'm almost to level 2. That's easy. First few levels are really easy. Okay, so let's go back out. Okay. So we have a highlight there, so oh, okay, so that's for that. I'm just gonna skip that. This great feature later on. Following reservations. Okay, let's just skip this first. Okay, this is too much. For you tab is something amazing. Okay, let's just select an area. So since we're here, I'm just gonna pick this area. Here is awesome number of things to do around here in London. Yeah, I'm based in Singapore. I'm just using this as an example right now, just because there's a lot of things to show there, and it's a great place. Shout out to my London friends. Okay, so once you've selected a place that you are interested in, usually I would say that, okay, maybe a neighborhood near your house because you probably frequent like the restaurants there, or your city, or maybe some place that you're dying to go to, like maybe you want to travel to London next year. So I'll be like, oh, I'm interested in following what's new or what's exciting in London. But I would say the most pertinent is definitely your own city and neighborhood for this feature. So they've got lots and lots of recommendations that is, oh, it's amazing. It's just fill up my whole screen. Okay, and it gets smarter. So I'll show you how you can customize it for maybe food or cuisine that you like, exact neighborhoods that you like. You can even select multiple places as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, profile. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty new feature. It only just came out like last year, I think. So, or a couple months back. So, in the future, Maps profiles will have kind of like public settings. So, you can see people's profiles, follow other people's profiles, which that's still being rolled out to people. But I'll show you some pretty nice profiles. But right now, let's just leave this because this is just a demo account, so I don't really have much of a bio. Or maybe I'll just put something. Okay, so showing guides to the world. Save. So maybe just a bit of intro of itself. Doesn't have to be too much. Alright, so main things here are the reviews and the contributions. Okay, so let's see. If we go back to the British Museum earlier, you can see that our review was kind of basic. We just had like a rating and a one sentence of our text. So there's a lot more things that you can contribute for this place. Okay, so if we come down here, this is our review from earlier. You can edit or delete it if you're not happy with it. Should we edit? No, there's nothing to edit. I don't think I have enough points to do further contributions. What can we do? Okay, I want to get a level 2. There's this like rush to get to the next level. Okay, so maybe let's look for something else. Alright, what else is there? London Eye. Okay, London Eye is this like huge Ferris wheel. I'm sure you have seen it in the photos of London. Okay, let's give this a review as well. It's not really a fake review. I've been there, so anyway. Okay, you can get an awesome view of London and the river from up here. Okay. Oh, no. It's save as draft. You can delete draft if you want, and then come back and complete it, I guess. I don't usually use that feature that much. Okay, let's post this. So you can see that writing a review is really easy. The question is, how do you write a great review? How do you write something that it's going to be liked and appreciated by other people? Because when you read other people's reviews, of course, you also want to see great ones. You don't want to see like trash or spammy reviews, right? So you can see down here that there are really great reviews down here. So this person has written a huge review. Okay, it's super long. It's almost my entire screen. Wow, I would give unlimited stars if I could, right? Book a fast track for evening view. So that's a great tip there. You can get a fast track, and you get in within 6 minutes. So that's awesome. That's a great tip that I just learned from this person. So this is a very, very useful review. So I was like, okay, this is a great review. I'm just gonna give you a like just to give that little bump. Okay. Yeah, and then more info down there, and you even have a reply from the business owner here. Yeah, so you can see that. Okay, lots of great reviews from people like you and me. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be like a huge blog post or anything. It would be great if they could have some more photos in here, but this is still fine. So that's it. I believe we got to level 2. So let's just check out our profile again, and yeah, you can see that we have 22 points for level 2. Again, it's not so much about the points. We're doing this because we love to use Google Maps. We want to share our info with the world. We cannot stand to see wrong info out there. If the opening hours are wrong, we have to really go and fix it because it's really annoying. So all these badges and things, this is just really a fun part of it. Alright, so why don't you give it a try? The simplest way to go is like, a past restaurant that you went to in the recent week that you still can remember what you had there. Just search for it on maps, give it a quick review, and before you know it, you are well on your way to level 2. Alright, that's all for today. Next episode, we will go into let's see, maybe like what should the different ratings mean, like between 1 and 5 stars. How do you decide, like, okay, what's 1 star, what's 5 stars? And it's up to your own personal preference, but maybe we could have like a little guide on like what would be a good thing to have, and then of course more details on where to get points from, how do we get to the next level 3, and maybe we'll even show like other contributions. Alright, cool. So that's all for today. Thank you.